Hi, my name is Seti and welcome back to the channel where we make educational technology easy for you. In today's video, we're going to be looking at annotations and in particular, the whiteboard function within Zoom. So let's dive into it with another flipped classroom tutorial. Now, using the whiteboard within a Zoom meeting is incredibly useful, but there are a couple of things that we need to be aware of and a couple of settings we need to be aware of so everything can run smoothly. Now, let's start by first of all creating a Zoom meeting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on New Meeting. Now, as soon as that meeting starts, you'll see here I have my screen and it's connecting and everything is getting ready to run. Now, I'm going to join with computer audio. And then I can start inviting people. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is invite myself on a second device so I can show you some of the features of the whiteboard. Now, in order for me to invite myself, I'll need a couple of things. I'll need the meeting ID, and then I'll also need this meeting's password. So let's go ahead and click on this information right here at the top. And then this gives me the meeting ID and the password. So now I can jump onto the second device and I'm going to go to join.zoom.us. Once on this page, I'm going to input that meeting ID, click on join, and then I'm asked to input that password. So let's go ahead and put the password in there and join this meeting. And I'm going to join without video. There we go. We're now waiting for the host to start that video. Now I'm going to start the meeting. So down here at the bottom, I'm going to admit this person into my meeting, and we can now start having our Zoom conference call. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to share a whiteboard and I want to quickly demonstrate something and just draw it out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the bottom here and I'm going to click on Share Screen. Now, what I'm sharing is the whiteboard. So let's go ahead and click on Whiteboard and let's share this whiteboard. There we go. We now have a shared whiteboard. This is viewable on both devices, and as I annotate or draw on this whiteboard, the other person sees that as well. However, as I haven't changed any settings or I haven't done anything, the other person can also draw onto my whiteboard. And this can be sometimes a bit disruptive during a class. So what you can do as a host is you can change those settings. So let's go ahead and navigate to the top of our window and we're going to click on the three dots where it says More. Now here we have two functions that are very specific to this whiteboard. We can disable the participants' annotations, but we can also show the names of the annotators. So let's go ahead and tick this on first. And now as they are annotating, you will see that all their names will show up on my screen as they are making their annotations. This is incredibly useful if you are doing a collaborative project and you do want them to annotate and add their own information to your whiteboard. Great for brainstorming. Now, during some sessions, you'll want to disable this. So let's go back to that More button, and now let's disable participants' annotations. As soon as I've clicked on that, the other device will no longer have the option to annotate this whiteboard. As you can see, this person can no longer annotate. And now, even when they go to the top, they do not see the option to request that annotation. Let's say that you've given your instructions and you've left some ideas onto that whiteboard. Well, we can now re-enable access. So now let's go back to the main window. And we're going to open up the annotations again, so allow participants to annotate. As soon as I do that, they will see that they now have those options at the top again. So when they go to View Options, they can now select Annotate. As soon as they do that, they can begin their annotations onto my whiteboard once again. Now, this is a great feature for classrooms, and as a host, you have full control over who is annotating and when. Now, at the moment, it is only possible to either give every participant access to the whiteboard or nobody. So you cannot select one student in particular to then annotate and then take that permission away. I hope that this will become available in the future, but at the moment, I think the whiteboard is an incredibly useful tool that you can start using today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to scroll down, let me know in that comment section below. On your way back up, make sure to hit subscribe and that bell notification so you can be notified of future videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.